going on, everybody? It's me, truck driver Sean. I got asked a question, why PRS? Well, I'm going to state the obvious. In my opinion, I've played a crap ton. And yes, this is stuff I have not played before, but as far as my experience, PRS are the best made guitars in the universe. They just are. Bring your arguments. Come on. What's that? I can't hear you. That's right. Because I don't give a fuck. That's right. PRS is just the best, man. I'm sorry. Those who usually say, fuck PRS, they've never played one. They're real happy with whatever the hell they have, and that is fine. Whatever instrument gets you to where you want to go, good. And I decided to use this one because there's an awesome story behind this that really came out of a really bullshit situation. I lost my wife, which is it's a tough one. It was back in 2017. And obviously, she'd been fighting cancer towards the end of her battle. Things were a little tight. And they put this color out, which was her favorite color on the planet. And they put it on a guitar. And obviously, I didn't have the scratch it takes to do it. So Sarah Sheriff, which you might know her from some of the PRS groups if you're watching this from there, she told her boss, now I think boyfriend or significant other at the time, hey man, can we hold a guitar? We have one for this guy. And not only did he hold it, he actually sold it to me at cost, which still broke my heart because I didn't have the money. So I don't know what happened. Somewhere down the line, someone had a big powwow and did not invite me to the powwow and decided that the internet was going to collect some cash to help me buy this guitar. And if it wasn't for the Paul Reed Smith Owners Group and some friends and family, I would not have this guitar. It would have slipped by. And it didn't fix losing my wife, but every time I play it, I definitely think about her. And it's weird because I play the most angry shit on the planet on this guitar. But she was a cool chick. She totally would understand. She'd be like, every time I had a pretty guitar and I played angry stuff on it, she'd be like, why do you do that? You should be playing pretty songs on a pretty guitar. No, I don't know. I'm a caveman. I play some chuggy ass shit. But yeah, I'm pretty well known for playing Tremontis. I had a huge collection of them at one point, like 15 of them. And I'm down to one. I have the Wood Library and I have an SE. So I have an SE, I have a Core, and I have an S2. The only thing I don't have is a CE. And I had one, but there's somebody who wanted it more than I did, so I sold it. Yeah, I don't know. I have a shit ton of guitars. But yes, I have a signature model through a different company, but I still play my PRSs. I love them. I'll never say a bad word about PRS. I'll never say a bad thing about the community of people. I mean, yeah, every community has their couple that we don't like to talk about, but for the most part, they're some of the coolest fucking people, man. And they're from everywhere. They just treat everybody good. The conversations are great. You can not talk to somebody for months and then reach out because you have a question or something, and they have all the time in the world to answer your questions, which is fantastic. So if you own a PRS or you're thinking about getting a PRS, go to the Paul Reed Smith Owners Worldwide. Do yourself a huge favor. It's a really fun group. There's some really, really good people in that group, and I can't stress that enough. They're just good humans. And they really do help the brand. And not that the brand needs any help, but if you ever want information, like these guys know shit that I didn't even know existed about these things. I'm pretty sure Paul's calling them up to say, hey, I need some information. So I know everybody's going to be like, dude, what are you playing? There's so much shit behind you. Yes, for those who have not caught up on my videos in a while, I don't know, I got the illness of picking up fucking heads. So yeah, I got a couple, but I'm using my favorite amp currently, the Monolith Skelton Key. Just plug straight into it. The thing is just fucking fantastic. It's great. But yeah, why Paul Reed Smith? They're just the best, and they look amazing. I mean, has anybody ever really seen a shit ugly PRS that wasn't a custom shop that someone said, I want a shitty looking PRS? No. Matter of fact, I'm even going to go as far as to say that companies nowadays have the tops they have on their guitars, whether they're domestic or import, because of Paul Reed Smith. Because guitars used to be fucking boring, dull. Like, they just were. Like, once the 80s was done and the neon colors were gone, guitars were just, I don't know, bleh. I mean, they're great built guitars, but they just, you didn't look at it and go, I have to have that. Paul Reed Smith changed that. There's people that bought Paul Reed Smiths that were playing Fender Strats their whole entire life, but they're like, fuck, that's a sexy looking guitar. Then they get the guitar and they realize, well, shit, that thing plays fucking amazing. And they just sound good. They resonate good. You know? It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. They're just good. They stay in tune forever. Yes, you can knock them out of tune. For someone who goes, I knock mine out of tune all the time. I play pretty hard. I hit everything like I'm a fucking orangutan. And not a smart one either. Like the extra dumb one that they put the diaper on even when he is outside. That's me. So yeah. They're fantastic. And I do. I love my Paul Reed Smiths. I do. I'll play them forever. They're not going anywhere. The ones I have now, I hang on to them for sentimental reasons. Obviously, this one here, I am never far away from this thing. I don't take it in the truck anymore because it took on some really bad dings. It's been loved. It really has. And for those of you that could be watching this, that helped me acquire this, just so you know, that does not ever go, unappreciated. Ever. Ever. It means more to me than I could ever imagine to explain to anybody. It just does. So the other question I get, who's the band that made you want to play PRS? I was like, I know what you're thinking. Something to do with Tremonti, right? Well, you'd be wrong. Because I'm one of those assholes, or if you're in a Paul Smith group, a cockwomble, that doesn't give a shit about that guy, except for he's a nice dude. Not a huge fan of his music. He's got skills, he's got talent, he can write songs. I'll give him that, but I'm more into this band. All right. If y'all don't know who that is, can we all please appreciate Ryan Phillips for a minute? Can we do that, please? That dude, no one ever talks about him. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. In the guitar world, no one gives a shit about Ryan Phillips. The dude is an amazing songwriter, and he writes really cool riffs that are fun. They're just fun. And if you ever seen him live, dude, backflips, karate kicks, and somersaults, and they're like fucking Mexican jumping beans all over the damn place. No offense to my Mexicos, but they're crazy. They all fucking nuts in that band. And they're a fun band to watch. And again, their songs are awesome. I'm old. I get that. But I ain't gonna lie. I get a little excited when Story of the Year releases something new. Which, by the way, they just released a new single a week or so ago? And it's fucking pretty good. A little upset it wasn't a banger. I like it when they come out with a banger. But I get it. Radio, right? Does anybody still fucking listen to radio? I mean, seriously. I can't even think of the last time I actually physically listened to radio. So we'd be like, no Tremonti. He's not even the second person that got me into Paul Reed Smiths. The other one would be I saw a little group playing a little number. I kind of snuck in because they were playing at a place that no one was watching the back door. It was their final couple songs. And the sparkly one the dude had, if I could get one just like it, I'd be a happy man. But here we go. That, my friends, is what it looks like when you straight fuck up. Let's try that again. Yeah. I'm not editing that out because, one, I don't have that kind of time, and I personally think it's fucking funny that I screwed it up something so simple so many times. I told y'all I was a hack. I wasn't kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, but anyway, we're here to talk about PRS and why. Story of the year. That was my tipping point. When they had that neon green one, and just watching Ryan Phillips with that thing, and just like if you watch the DVD, you see what he sounded like playing the other guitar. Then he played that one. It was like, it's just a world of difference, man. I wanted one forever, and I finally bought one, and I played the living shit out of it. Wish I still had it. Actually, it was a really good guitar. But you know, some things come, some things go, some things come back, some things are lost forever. And it's lost forever. Because unfortunately the guy that bought it, his house burnt down with it in it. My relationship with Paul Reed Smith is sort of like a country song. Ain't gonna lie. Alright. So anyway, thank you all for tuning in. If you happen to be seeing this other than on my YouTube channel, well hey, my name is Truck Driver Sean. I'm a fat piece of shit that drives truck, and I play guitar, and if you want to say play guitar, that's kind of a loosely used term. I have a lot of fun. I chug. I irritate people. I got mom jokes. Talk about my dick every once in a while. I vape. I drink coffee. I'm just an oddball. You know, I have a good time. I'm old. I'm 48, so I'm not here to impress anybody. Just saying. All right, man. You can follow me. It's easy. Truck Driver Sean. You can find me everywhere under Truck Driver Sean. It's easy. If you can spell truck, you can spell driver, you can spell Sean, I can be found pretty easily. And I like subscribers. I like people that follow, because when companies want to give me gear to demo, it looks better, you know? But yeah. Any more questions or things you want to know about my gear and shit? Please ask me. Like I said, I could talk about PRS all day long. This could be a long-winded motherfucking video, but gotta get out of here. Because, you know, people's attention spans nowadays, probably most of you ain't even hear them. Basically, well, I am talking to myself, but I'm really talking to myself, you know what I mean? All right. Y'all have yourself a good one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Keep music evil. Bring metal to the children. Love PRS. Don't be a dick. Subscribe to my shit.